everyone. Good people. I know I haven't done much on here lately. It's because it's been extremely cold. I think the worst we got was almost to -30. And 2 blizzards. As you can see, everyone's doing just fine. They're out here on the east side getting their sun. And yeah, everyone pulled through this bad weather. It's set to warm up and be closer to 0 now. So yeah, the birds will come out of their huts. We had everyone bedded up with soft, warm hay. Straw would be better, but we don't have that available. But you can see some of those big bellies. Cinnamon right here. She got a big old pregnancy belly. We got some ladies that'll be coming up due soon. Keeping an eye on them, checking them every day. Yeah, everyone's doing well. Hi. Hi. And Mabel here is the only one that just did not care about the weather. 1 week ago, I traveled literally across the province. I'm on the west end. I traveled almost to Quebec on the east end, and hopefully Mabel is pregnant. We'll know at some point. But that's what we're doing so far.
Hoping that she's pregnant.
We snowblowed some paths to get around the farm. It's just easier that way. And we got some trampled paths, and it's all about stay on the path or you'll sink into the snow. So you guys can see these pigs are growing. We had our extreme cold and our blizzards, and now we're in the middle of our January thaw. I gotta say, it smells a bit better over in this section of the farm when it's colder out. Look how big these guys are. And he's getting close to Big Mama's size. So that's Bacon, Big Mama. We got here Ginger, and the other 2 are just pigs. We're currently looking for stud services for Big Mama. She'll be a year in February. I'm ready for breeding. I forget which one of these 2 is a boy, but one of them is. So when they're at full size, that one and Bacon here will go become Bacon. They're not quite there yet. And these guys just could not care about the cold. They are well insulated. You can see the length of the fur here, and underneath is all undercoat. It's almost like felted in there. See that? Lots of undercoat. These guys, and they can have snow on their backs and it doesn't melt. They're so well insulated. And yes, they all do get a chance to eat. Although I should get a bigger feeder, but for now it'll do. I already petted you, Ginger. These guys are getting tame now. They're actually asking for scritches and scratches, and they like to be greeted, which is nice. It lets me know that they're more tame and they're not going to be aggressive. There's the update for the piggies. Here's my lovely ladies. This is a ladies only herd now. We moved Alex in with the boys. And you'll see there's quite a few little udders forming. Some very cute ones. Sweetie here is looking quite large. She's due very soon. And I can still kind of feel her ligaments, but I imagine she might kid tomorrow or Sunday, probably this weekend. There's her udder. It's not tight, but it's definitely bigger than it was. Do you have a little udder yet? Oh, you do. It's super cute. The lighting's probably so bad for this. Millie's also looking large, but she's not due for months yet. I bet you're baking at least 4 in there, if not 5, aren't you, Millie? Yeah. You like to grow lots. Tiny's pregnant, but she watches me because I go around and check everybody. I check their ligaments, I check their udders, and she doesn't want that. So she'll circle this feeder as I circle the feeder. I don't think everybody's pregnant here. Quite certain Paisley's not. She's just too small. But most everybody is, which is fine. All the biggest does are pregnant, which is what we want. So that's Tiny's back there. She's last year's doe kid. And this is Milky again, last year's. And there's Frost. She's this year's. She is one big girl. She was out of Sweetie, who's due. But yeah, I'm quite happy with my goats. They are looking good. Look how nice and straight Cinnamon's back is there. And I just need to get them uphill, which means the shoulders are a bit higher than the back end. Well, there's more than that I need, but I'm working on it. They're getting better. Every generation, they're getting better. So they're eating well. We emptied that side of the barn of hay, and we're now working on up there, emptying that out. If all else fails, we still have hay out bales in the field. And we've got haylage as well, so that's it's kind of like silage. Probably everybody's heard of silage, but made of hay, not crops, so it's called haylage. And these guys are loving that. And I'm loving what pregnancy's doing for maturing these does and shaping their bodies the way they should be. So I will keep you updated. We should have some baby videos soon. As you can see, the flock is doing well. We've reduced the breeds. Oh, this gander here is starting to get testy. The hormones are working. So you just got to keep them in line. Raise your arms like they do their wings. Hiss at them, move towards them. If he moves off, he's behaving. So I've got him, her, and her will be a breeding group. Oh, you guys are over here. And this is a breeding group. These are my Pomeranians. Gilbert Blythe and Anne Shirley. And then the unnamed girl. The turkeys are doing wonderful. As you can see, Gideon is displaying a lot these days. And just under his neck, you can start to see the start of his little beard. Little beard feathers coming in. If he turns this way. Oh, there it is. It's tiny yet, but it's coming. The chickens are all growing, and yes, I know I've got a whole bunch of roosters running around, but I will deal with that. I just want to make sure they got the size on them to make it worth butchering. Saxony girls are looking gorgeous as always. You see we've got huts, and there's perches in the huts. So yeah, there's the flock. I was severely disappointed this year. There was 2 roosters that I was going to keep back for breeding from this year's hatch, and both of them died. And there was none others like them. They were unique of the group. So yeah, very disappointed. Maybe I'll get some replicas of them next year, but it won't happen this year. There's a third hut they can hang out in. They also hang out under there. Lots of shelter for the birds. As you saw earlier, if you watched me, we got fencing set up here. Oh, and this is one of last year's birds. I don't know why he's always hanging out separate, but he is. He's doing his own thing. And of course, we can't forget Miss Mabel. We gave her an extra 10 feet of chain, which made her area much larger. On the downside, that mower is now in her zone and she chewed parts off of it. Because Miss Mabel loves to chew. But we took her for breeding 2 weeks ago. So if everything worked out, we're going to have teeny tiny white fluff balls in first half of March. So I was quite surprised when I did some research and found out the dogs are only pregnant for 62 to 64 days. It's just 2 months. So yeah, we will see. Apparently you notice signs of pregnancy at about the 1 month mark, so halfway through. Still got 2 weeks to go for that. And with this warmer weather we've been having, the chickens are trying to take over Mabel's house here, and Mabel's letting them. So she's doing very, very, very good with her livestock guardian training with the poultry. She's doing it very good. And I'm hoping that after having pups, she'll settle down and maybe stop chewing everything in sight. If that happens, she might just get more freedom. We'll see. For now, we can't let her loose because, like I said, she'll chew everything in sight. But you're a good girl, aren't you, Mabel? Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. She's been getting lots of love. And when we were butchering birds, we saved a lot of meats and organs and necks and just birds that we figured weren't worth our effort to process enough for human consumption. They're all safe for her in plans of that pregnancy. Once she shows signs of it and starts growing, she'll be able to eat all that, and when she starts nursing, keep her good and full and healthy. And that's it for updates on the farm. I know I didn't get the boys in. They're down there as per usual, doing just fine. Good night, Mabel. Good girl. Good night. Aw, you want belly rubs? Oh, you want belly rubs. You're so cute. He's so cute. You love those belly rubs. Yeah. Apparently her mom's name was Belly Rubs for the same reason. Loved the belly rubs. All right. Hopefully it doesn't take me so long to get another video out next time. So, yeah, we're watching for kids now. We'll keep you updated.